Good morning students. Today we are going to perform an experiment on water holding capacity of the soil. This is a part of a larger experiment related with the soil as such. In the soil we will study about many aspects such as physical characteristics of soil, chemical characteristics of soil. This is related with water holding capacity of the soil, what we are going to perform today. Now our aim is to determine the water holding capacity of two given soil which are brought here from two different places. Now material required for this experiment will be measuring cylinders, funnels, soil samples, filter paper and weighing machine along with water. Now let us talk about the theory. Water holding capacity is very essential for the proper growth and maintenance of plant. Moreover, it is also important for the proper growth of microorganisms present in the soil. It also determines the water table at a particular place. The kind of vegetation you observe at a particular place depends upon the water holding capacity of the soil. Now, this is the observation table which you have, and we have two kinds of soil, sandy soil and loamy soil. Here we will be observing the amount of water which percolates in the measuring cylinder at a given interval of time, that is 3 minutes. And the formula which we have applied here, you can see over here, percentage of water holding capacity is equal to 100 into weight of water absorbed upon weight of dry soil. So now let us talk about the materials which we are using here in this experiment. This is the measuring cylinder, these are the funnels, this is the filter paper, this is the loamy soil, you can see here, this is the sandy soil. We have already measured it, loamy soil 50 grams and sandy soil 50 grams along with 50 ml of water, you can see here. And this is the weighing machine through which we have weighted these soil samples. Let us perform the experiment as such. We'll be talking about the procedure part as such. See, we have already taken 50 grams of soil here along with the 50 ml of water, so that we need to mix this water along with the soil. Here also you see 50 grams of sandy soil along with 50 ml of water. Now what we are going is we are going to mix the water in the beaker and along with the soil as such. So now let us perform the experiment. Now both the soil, you see, we are going to mix it, and then we are going to measure a time also at which we are going to pour this. Now you see, now I am also mixing the sandy soil in the water, as you can see. Mixing both the water as well as the soil samples, as you can see. Now with the help of a glass rod also we are mixing it so that we do not have any problem while placing it the funnel. Similarly for this also we will be doing this. As you can see, accurately weighing it, mixing it and then pouring it is very important part of this experiment, otherwise the result will not be accurate. Now care has to be taken that both the mixtures should be put in the measuring cylinder at the same time, and the funnel should not be disturbed in the process as such. Now you see, slightly pouring this, both the things together. Now we have to see what happens in the next 3 minutes. We have to record it. As you can see, the amount of water which has collected in the clay soil at the same time is less in the cylinder, measuring cylinder, as compared to the sandy soil. This proves that the water holding capacity of the loamy soil, or you can say clay soil, whatever. Here in this case we have taken loamy soil because some amount of sand is present in the soil. So loamy soil also has a greater water holding capacity as compared to sandy soil, and as you can see the result, the amount of water which has percolated in the measuring cylinder in the case of loamy soil is comparatively less as compared to sandy soil in the same time. This proves that the water holding capacity of the loamy soil is comparatively greater as compared to the sandy soil. Now you can measure time. Already 2 minutes has over. Now you see it's something around 18 ml here. At the same time you see here it is about 38 ml here. So you can write over here, sandy soil amount of water collected is 38 ml and here 18 ml. Now again, in case of sandy soil, you see the water is not rising, but still it is something around 39 ml, and here you can see 19 ml. As you can see, I am repeating it again, as you can see the amount of water in the measuring cylinder where loamy soil as well as water was poured with the help of a funnel. You can see the amount of water collected in the measuring cylinder is very less as compared to that of sandy soil. This proves that water holding capacity for loamy soil is greater as compared to sandy soil. Now the result is sandy 20, now just observe, after so much time, you see in very less time all the water has percolated in case of sandy soil, but still clay soil is retaining this water, as you can see. So this means that clay soil has much more retaining capacity. It can retain much more amount of water for a very long time period, and that is the reason why loamy soil is much better soil, or you can say clay or loamy, both are much better soil as compared to sandy soil. Now It is again gaining even after 12 minutes. This is constant. Now again after 3 minutes, this is again remains the constant, and this is something around 30. So you can see the amount of water collected at the end of the result in case of sandy soil is 40 ml. We have taken 50 ml of water. Most of the water has percolated downward in case of sandy soil, but in case of loamy soil, 30 ml of soil has percolated. That means it has about 20 ml of soil even after 15 minutes of time. So now you can apply the formula both in case of loamy soil as well as sandy soil. First we'll be applying in case of sandy soil. Water holding capacity of sandy soil will be 100 into weight of water absorbed. So weight of water absorbed will be 50 minus 40, that will be 10. And weight of dry soil, we have taken 50 gram of dry soil. So this will be the result. You can see that is 20%, which is very less. Now in case of loamy soil, if you observe, that will be 30 ml of water has percolated, that is still 20 ml of water is left. So the result will be 50 minus 30, that is 20, 100 into weight of water absorbed 20 upon 50. So that is about 40%. So that is twice the difference between the two, and that we have obtained after a long interval of time. So you can see there is a twice difference in the water holding capacity of loamy soil as compared to sandy soil. So I think you have understood this topic. Thank you.